A whistleblower inside Chicago Public School headquarters claims the federal investigation is just the tipping point of problems at CPS.
She's an official who says discrimination and hiring abuses are rampant. Our Larry Allen has the story.
The inequity of pay was a clear double standard.
Angela Mason Johnson runs staffing services for the Chicago Public Schools. Her office handles everything from substitute teachers to background checks for CPS employees. She claims she's witnessed racial discrimination and hiring improprieties for 2 years now. She says she supervises 28 employees, including Isidore Glover.
Angela Mason Johnson is my boss. She's a wonderful boss. That's why I'm here supporting her.
Glover is also supporting his boss's allegation that African American managers inside CPS face discrimination regarding pay and promotions.
In your mind, there is a double standard based on race in the treatment of middle managers?
Definitely.
In November, Mason Johnson filed this complaint with the Illinois Department of Human Rights and the EEOC. She claimed that Board of Education is a toxic and hostile work environment for African Americans, particularly management employees. CPS maintains a glass ceiling for African American employees at the central office, such as myself. Working for Human Resources, she says, has given her a close-up view of what's going on.
All of our counterparts make, like I said, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 more than we do. When we question it, it falls on deaf ears. No one wants to talk about it.
Mason Johnson says her department has sometimes been required to improperly change job descriptions or backdate hiring records to cover for employees who started their jobs before their medical and criminal background checks were complete.
And they're supposed to get all that before they start in the classroom.
Absolutely. We check the murder, sex offender database, and all of these other things. These people are working prior to going through that entire staffing process.
Mason Johnson's attorney, who's also represented the teachers union, says her client has faced retaliation for raising these issues.
In terms of corruption that Angela's raised, which is a whistleblower and she's paying for it, and this should not happen to people who are public officers trying to clean up a corrupt system.
In response, CPS declined to go on camera, but told us Chicago Public Schools is strongly committed to creating a workplace that values and respects all employees and does not tolerate discrimination or retaliation. CPS intends to vigorously defend against the accusations and is committed to its comprehensive non-discrimination policy and the fair treatment of all employees. Mason Johnson has been a human resources professional for 16 years. She raised similar issues with a previous employer and received a settlement. I asked her if she should be labeled as a troublemaker.
I am everything but a troublemaker. I am a person that will challenge injustice. I am a person that will question things that I know are not to be right, but a troublemaker I'm not.
Mason Johnson is hoping the EEOC will bring in a federal monitor to oversee hiring at CPS. She says she'll also be asking the CPS Inspector General to investigate.
Larry Allen reporting. Larry, thank you.